Okay, hi. So first, for Coachella Day 3, no equipment. I'm going to go through the moves, break it down a little bit more with the choreo. If you want to watch that first, we will go ahead and do that now. So the first song, we're going to be standing. We're going to start with just some shoulder rolls back. We're going to do some arm swings back and forward, just kind of stretching things out. We'll then move to a twisted knee drive. So you're going to take your opposite knee and just drive it into the chest. As you swivel your arms, you'll rotate 4 on one side, 4 on the other side. Get that cardio to start out. We will then move into, you'll have your feet a little wider than your hips, and we'll start to get into those weightless arms. And so we'll start by just pulsing up and pressing forward, pulsing up and pressing back. That'll be kind of the pattern we do throughout this. Forward, pulse up and back, pulse up and forward. We'll do some arm circles here. We will continue lifting the arms and we'll shift our weight side to side, getting a little activation in the legs. And then we will move it down into a wide second. You'll kind of pedal out your feet until you're in a wide second. And you'll be doing the same thing here, pulsing up and forward, up and back. This time your biceps will be up. So go up and forward, up and back, just like that. We'll do some pulses up. I'll kind of walk you through that. You'll do a little hold with the feet up, all that good stuff. And then finally, we'll break back into our twisted knee drives. You'll get a lot of build in those arms. And then we'll take a little stretch just because it's the first song and it's good to stretch out a little bit, you know? We will then move into some tricep work. And so you'll actually be in a straight lunge for this. So you'll have one leg forward, one leg back. You'll come into that lunge. We will start just by circling back with the arms slowly. We'll do some slow circles, keeping those arms really, really straight. We'll move that into pulses with the arms. And then what you'll do is you'll bring the arms overhead and we'll be out in goalposts. And you will push up with your arms overhead as you bend your knee and then bring it down. Push up and bring it down. We will pulse in that goalpost, working the back here. A lot of back muscle in this song. And then on the drop, you'll pull forward, you'll push up, and as you pull back, you'll bring your other leg in. So you're really putting a lot of weight on that front leg, getting activation there, pulling back. You'll then do that entire sequence, but on the other side, same thing. Now your palms will face in, but you'll circle. We'll do pulses back with the triceps, bringing the legs overhead, coming down and up, pulsing, and then last thing, push out, bringing that leg in, again, that repeating side. And then finally, you'll come in here and you'll just have a slight bend and you'll just be pulsing. We are going to get started. No equipment. I'm going to have some ankle weights on, but those are totally optional. No weights necessary, all body work. I have the playlist queued up on my end. Again, the Spotify link is down below. And then I also have in the description the time that you would start the music so that it syncs to my voice with what you'll be doing with the choreo. With that, we can get started. We're gonna just start with some shoulder rolls and little arm swings to warm up. I will walk you through it. Back one, swing that arm, back one, other arm, take it forward, forward one, bring that arm forward. We're gonna double up here, take it back, back, swing, back, back, other arm. There we go, forward. We're gonna take this into a twisting knee drive for 4. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch. Keep that up, here we go. So driving that leg. We're gonna come into our first standing arm set. Feet a little wider than the hips. You're gonna pulse the arms up and forward, up and back. I'll walk you through it. 3, 2, 1. Take it up, bring it forward, up, bring it back. Take it up, forward, up, and back. Keeping those arms really straight. Little movement here, controlled. You can add a little pulse to those legs, warming them up too. We're gonna circle here, just little airplane circles. Other way. We're gonna go back to that pattern. Take it up and forward, take it up and back. There we go. We're gonna move this into a switch of our feet. So one heel off, here we go. So you're just shifting your weight, moving between your heels as you pulse the arms. Should be feeling a little more build in those arms as you're lifting. There we go. We're gonna go back to that circle. Here we go, circle. Take it up and forward. You can add a little crunch as you push forward. There we go. That heat should be building. We're circling here. We're gonna bring it down into a wide second, and we're gonna pulse those heels again. Other way, go up, down, down. And we're now gonna switch the direction of our arms, so our biceps are gonna face up. Here we go, pulse it up. As you're switching those heels, getting a little more inner thigh activation. There we go. We're gonna hold, take it up and forward, bring it up and back. Same pattern. Now your arms are facing up. You're adding that pulse with those inner thighs. We're just gonna pulse here. Really stretching those fingers out, take it out and forward. There we go. And back, and back. Keep that up. Little different angle here. Woo! You're gonna hear this start to slow down. So we're gonna make our movements a little bigger, more purposeful. Take it back. We're gonna hold here. Let those arms feel good, out wide. We're gonna lift our heels if you're ready. Might start to feel some of those shakes. Ooh, keep that hold up. And we're gonna pulse forward, pulse, take it back. There we go. Back to that original pattern. Should feel some fire in those arms. We're just gonna pulse here with your arms pushing out. It's gonna get a little fast. At that point, I just want you to hold your arms, pulse those thighs. This is our last big moment with these arms. You've got this. Woo! You can feel those thighs too. Hold here. Last big moment with that hold. We've got one more set of those pushes. Out and back. We're gonna take it back into those twists. Let those arms go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Twist it out. Other side. Woo! Getting that cardio back in. Should feel good that you can release the arms. There we go. Yep. Keep that up. You've got 3 sets. You've got 2. Last one. Let it go. Take a shoulder roll back. We're gonna do a little stretch. Take one arm across the chest. Little breath. Other arm. Take both arms up. Coming down. Shifting into a lunge on one side. Shift into a lunge on the other. Roll up nice and slowly. Let's get ready for our next song. You'll be in a lunge. I'm gonna have my left leg forward, right leg back. Palms are up, facing the ceiling, and we're just gonna circle. 2, 3, and 4. Keep that circle up on that pace. 1, 2. So you can hear it's pretty slow. You're adding a slight bend in that lunge as you reach the peak point of that circle back. Really focusing on keeping the arms long here. And focusing on that peak point up at the top. We're gonna take this into pulses. Here we go. Take it up and up. Again, really straight, trying to keep those arms really high. You've got 8. We're gonna move into an overhead press, starting in goalposts, bringing those hands up overhead. Here we go. Take it up and down, up and down. Bending that leg as you reach up. We're gonna hold down here in goalposts and just pulse. We're gonna go back to those overhead pushes. This time when you pull back into goalposts, you're gonna bring your leg in to that ankle. Here we go. Take it up, in. So all your weight is on one leg as you pull in, a little cardio pull here. There we go. You've got 8. And then we're switching sides back to circles. This time with the palms facing each other. In 3, 2, 1, and switch, circle. So now your palms are facing each other. You're on the other side of lunge. Slowing that movement back down. There we go. Whew, breathing here in that quieter moment. You've got 8 circles. Whew. Getting that slow movement to really focus on your form. There we go. We're gonna head into those pulses. Here we go, up and up. Little presses here, those arms are straight back. You've got 8. Then we're going to those presses overhead. Starting in goal pose, bringing the hands up. 2 and 1. Here we go. Push up and down, up and down. Bending that knee as you go up. We're gonna hold here and just pulse. We're gonna go back into that press, and now your other leg's gonna come to the ankle. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Take it up. You got it. You've got 8. 4, 3, there we go. We're gonna bring this leg in and just pulse. Little last work for the back. Small pulse in those legs. Whoo. We're coming to the floor after this. Last little bit standing. Let it go. You can roll those shoulders. We're gonna finish off a little bit more tricep work with the tricep push-up. You can either be on your knees or in a full plank doing that tricep push-up. Your elbows are gonna stay by your side. There's a little pattern to it. I'm gonna talk you through it. And then afterwards, we're gonna go into a fire hydrant. Here we go. Let's take it down and hold. Take it back up. Down, 2, 3. Hold, take it back up. 1, 2, 3. Take it back up. Down, 2, 3. This is your last one. Take it up into those all fours. Take that leg up and down, up, 2, and down. You can take your elbow that's on the opposite side and put it down here if that feels good. We're gonna start to pulse in this. We're gonna take it up, pulse, pulse, and down. There you go, up, pulse, pulse, and down. You've got 2 more. We're going back into that tricep push. Same pattern. Here we go. Take it down and back up. Down, 2, 3. Take it up, down, 2, 3. There we go. Short but effective. Down, 2, 3. Take it back up, all fours. Other side, hydrant. Down, 2. Take it up and down. Really slow here in the movement. Breathe. Last one slow. We're gonna add that pulse. Take it up, pulse, pulse, and down. There we go. Pulse, pulse, and down. 2 more. Take it up. We're gonna hold a plank here. We've got 1 more set of those triceps. If you want your knees, that's totally fine. If you're ready for the full, here we go. Down, take it back up, down, 2, 3. Take it back up, down, 2, 3. Take it up, down, 2, 3. We're gonna take it up here and hold. You can hold in your tricep push. If you need that modification, totally fine. You've got less than 10. Holding here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. We're gonna start with that leg lift. Take it out straight. Here we go. Up, 2, down, 2, up, and down. Keep that up. Really getting that length of the movement here, letting that feel good. We're gonna start to pulse it out here, take it up. So just little pulses. Feeling that back of the glute extension all the way long. We're now gonna bend the knee a little bit. This is gonna add a little weight to that ankle, a little weight to that leg as it lifts. We're gonna turn to the side, take the opposite elbow down, go into that deli slicer with the knee to the shoulder. Here we go, bring it in, 2, out, 2. There we go. Nice and slow to start. Bring it out. We're gonna double this up and add a pulse. Here we go, take it in, out, pulse, and pulse. There we go. Yep. We're gonna hold it out here and just hold that pulse. If you're feeling good, you can bring that arm up, come into kind of the side plank, work that core a little more. Woo! We're gonna come front and pulse straight. So back to that original all threes, that leg is pulsing long. You've got 8, and then we're going the other side, deli slicer. 4, 2, and 1. Come other side in and out. So we're just kind of reversing the movement on this one, other direction. Last one here, we're gonna double up and add that pulse. Here we go, in, out, pulse, and pulse. There we go. You got it. Gonna hold the pulse here, pulse. Again, you can take that arm up for that modified side plank. Let it feel good, keep it controlled. We're gonna turn front here and pulse, here we go. Extending, feeling that length in the leg as you're working. We're now gonna take that leg into that slow up and down. Here we go, take it up and down, up, 2, and down, 2. Whew. Use that slow movement to really get the form, get the length. We're gonna start to pulse up. There we go. Those little pulses adding up here. We're gonna bring this into that bent knee. Here we go. There you go. Now, if you're ready, we're gonna come up onto that plank and keep that pulse going for 8. 1, 2. Yep, so you're out in that full plank with that pulse. We're gonna switch legs. Keep that up. Last set of 8 here, pulses. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Coming onto our side, we'll kind of be in a mermaid. Your back leg's back, and we're just gonna lift and down. So we're lifting that inner thigh. You're propped up on your elbow. Getting that little lift and lower. We're gonna take this into a circle. Here we go, and circle. 2, 3, and 4. Reverse, reverse. We're gonna bring this into mermaid, have 4 pulses of the top leg, 4 leg pulses of both legs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, for both legs. There we go, pulse. Both legs, keeping that patterns of 4. Both legs, you got it. We're gonna go back into those inner thigh lifts. 3, 2, 1, here we go, take it up. So we're gonna repeat that whole sequence again. Woo! Let's circle here. Here we go. 1 and 2. You can keep this really small and controlled. Other way. Gonna go back into those pulses. 4 and 4. Top leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both legs. Repeat. There we go. Yep. You got it. We've got one more set with those inner thigh lifts. Here we go. Take it up. That burn should be setting in. Whoo! Let's circle here. 2. Final set of circles on this side. Other way. Here we go. Last set of 4. Up. Both legs. Final work here. There we go. 2 sets. Final one. Let it go. Can take a little stretch. I'm gonna come to the other side. We're gonna start with just a little circle here. Then you're gonna lift that inner thigh. Here we go. Take it up and down. So this one will be a little different order. We'll actually do all the inner thigh work, and then we'll do that 4 and 4 pattern. We're gonna start those circles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Other way. There we go. Back to that lift. Here we go. Take it up. Trying to keep the shoulder down here, core lifted. We're gonna go back into that circle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You should feel that build. Other way. Final set. Here, let's lift up and down. Last set here. We're gonna add those pulses. Top leg, both legs. Here we go. Up for 4. Both legs together. Should really be a challenge for your core back to the top. So now we've done a lot of that inner thigh work. So we're gonna move into this pattern, keeping it here nice and simple. There we go. Keep it up here. There we go. Favorite parts coming up. We're gonna pulse that toe up on that little sparkle. There we go. Use this consistent pattern to really focus on your form, keeping that core strong. Just a little lift of the leg. Woo. There we go. We're gonna just circle here, inner thigh, little bit to finish. Get that other side, let it go. We're going into our abs. So we're gonna start in tabletop. You're gonna stretch your legs out, back to tabletop, out, out, and back. We're gonna lift this up into a bicycle. Here we go. Take it right and left. So you're going into a pretty purposeful and slow bicycle here. There you go. Back to that tabletop, out, out, and we're gonna introduce our second ab move. We're just gonna move the thighs out. Here we go. Out and in, out and in. And as you're doing that, you're lifting up the head, shoulders, but it's all coming from your core. Here. There we go. Keep that up. Little more inner thigh work to finish you out with this. Woo. Really getting that lift from the abs, from the chest. Keep that build going. There we go. We're gonna go back to that tabletop stretch. In, out, out, back to tabletop. Working those lower abs with control. There we go. Keep that stability. We're gonna be doing 4 bicycles with 2 of those inner thigh crunches. This will be the pattern that finishes us out for this song. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thigh crunch, inner thigh crunch, back to bicycle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Crunch and crunch. Keep it up. Up, out, and up. There we go. Working obliques, center core, skimming those inner thighs. Woo! There we go. Got just a couple more sets. Last one, 4. And crunch, and crunch. Let it go. Give yourself a little roll out. Come to your hands. We're coming into our plank song. We're gonna start by just going into a 3-legged downward dog. Here we go. You're gonna bring that leg up, and then you're gonna bring it in, knee to elbow, and back. Other side. We're gonna do this twice more. taking out that thigh to elbow and just going up and down. We're gonna move to an out, out, in with a shoulder tap. Here we go. Take it out, out, in, tap, and tap. There we go. Out, in, tap, and tap. There we go. Keeping that pattern up. Try to alternate sides. Keep going. Woo! Yep, 2 more. You got this. We're gonna take this to our forearms and just hip side to side. Here we go. Take it right and left. So you're just here in your forearm plank, dipping your hips each way. There we go, last song. You've got this. Keep it going, you've got this. Push through it. I know you've got that strength in you. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. We're gonna repeat that. Downward dog. Bring that knee into the elbow and back. Other side. Whew. Let this be a little bit of relief with that stretch. A little faster. Then we'll go back into those taps. Here we go. Take it out, out, in, tap, and tap. Final moments here today. You've got about a minute left in ya. You can do this. Woo! 2 more times with this pattern. You got it. We're gonna bring it down to those forearms and hip dip to finish. Here we go. Right and left. There we go. If you wanna hold here, that's fine. If you need a second, you take it, try to come back in. There we go. Last little bit here. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Oh, you are done. Incredible job. Please like, comment, subscribe. Would love to hear your feedback, and would love for you to keep coming back for more. Thanks again. Bye.